Chester County homes are selling in just 6 days. Montgomery County prices jumped more than 10%. And Delaware County is giving first-time buyers their best shot in years. The Philadelphia suburbs just dropped their July housing numbers, and the story they're telling might surprise you. I'm Jim Stevenson, a realtor here in the Philadelphia suburbs. If you're thinking of buying, selling, or just trying to make sense of what's happening in the market around here, you're in the right place. If at any point you're ready to take the next step, check out the links in the description to connect with me or explore some resources I put together for you below. So here's the headline. Every single county hit record or near record prices in July. But at the same time, inventory is finally climbing. In fact, active listings are up between 10 and 23% compared to last year. That's the first real sign of balance we've seen in years. But make no mistake, sellers are still winning here. Homes are moving in less than 10 days across the board. Buyers finally have more options, but they're paying top dollar for them. Let's break it down county by county because where you're looking makes all the difference. Let's start with Chester County because it's telling the most dramatic story. The median sold price hit about $580,000 in July, up nearly 10% compared to last year. Closed sales were strong too, almost 600 homes sold, an 8% increase year over year. Pending contracts were up about 6% with more than 600 homes going under contract. And new listings jumped close to 10%, which pushed active inventory up more than 20% to around 850 homes. Now you'd think with all that fresh supply, buyers would get some breathing room. Not so fast. Homes are still selling in just 6 days on average, faster than anywhere else in the region. Months of supply is sitting at just under 2 months, which is well below the 3 to 4 months we need for a balanced market. So what's driving this? Schools. Areas like Westchester, Downingtown, and Unionville continue to pull buyers who are willing to pay a more serious premium for top-rated districts. Sellers, if you're in those areas, this market is working in your favor. Buyers, on the other hand, cannot hesitate here. You need your pre-approval letter ready, know your numbers, and be prepared to write quickly. Montgomery County is where things get really intense. The median price just hit an even $500,000, and that's more than 10% higher than last July, one of the strongest jumps we've seen all summer. Closed sales rose almost 4%, with close to 900 homes selling. Pending sales were also up nearly 8%, showing that momentum isn't slowing down. New listings were basically flat, but active inventory climbed 15% to more than 1,100 homes. On paper, that looks like relief. In reality, homes are still disappearing in just 7 days, the same as last year. And with months of supply at about 1.5, Montgomery County is the tightest of the 4 counties. Ambler, Lower Gwinnett, King of Prussia, these areas are absolutely on fire. And if you're selling, buyers are competing hard and paying full price, often above asking. If you're buying, this is the most competitive county in the region. Half measures won't work here. You need to be fully prepared with pre-approval in hand, quick decision-making, and strong offers. Bucks County is moving at a steadier pace. The median sold price came in around $515,000, up about 4% from last year. That's healthy, steady growth without the dramatic swings we're seeing elsewhere. Closed sales were basically flat with just over 600 homes sold, while pending sales actually rose nearly 4%. New listings jumped about 12%, giving us more than 650 fresh properties on the market, and active inventory finished July at almost 900 homes, up 14% from last year. Homes are still moving in about 7 days, but with months of supply at just under 2, Bucks feels slightly less pressured than Chester and Montgomery County. For sellers, that means pricing smartly and leveraging the steady demand. And for buyers, it's still competitive, but you get a little more breathing room. If you're looking for strong appreciation without the cutthroat competition, Bucks might be your sweet spot. And then we have Delaware County, which is telling a different story. Median price came in at about $390,000, up just under 3% from last July. That makes Delco the most affordable of the 4 counties by a wide margin. Closed sales dipped nearly 3% with just over 500 transactions, and pending sales were even softer, down almost 8% compared to last year. New listings were flat, basically the same as last July, while active inventory climbed close to 10% to around 780 homes. Days on market crept up to 8 compared to 7 a year ago, and that might not sound like much, but in a market this fast, an extra day matters. It means slightly less frenzy, bidding wars, and more time to think. Months of supply is still under 2, which keeps this a seller's market, but it's giving buyers a bit of breathing room. For first-time buyers, this is where opportunities are opening up, especially in towns like Media, Springfield, Ridley, where you get a balance of affordability and convenience. So stepping back, there are some big takeaways here. First, prices are at or near record highs everywhere, but inventory is finally increasing. and that's the first time we've seen the market trying to balance itself in years. Second, speed still matters everywhere. Whether it's 6, 7, or 8 days, homes are still moving fast. But that extra day or two in some counties is creating opportunities. And third, location strategy is everything right now. Chester and Montgomery are full contact sports. Bucks is competitive, but a little bit more measured. And Delaware County is giving buyers, especially first-time buyers, their best shot. For sellers, this means price strategically. Buyers will pay top dollar, but they have more options now than they did a year ago. And that means overpricing could leave you sitting while similar homes sell around you. For buyers, get your financing in place first, then pick your county based on your tolerance for competition. If you want top schools and can handle intense bidding, Chester and Montgomery are your play. And if you want steady appreciation without the chaos, Bucks might be a strong option for you. And if you want the best chance of landing a home without a bidding war, Delco might be where you should look. The market is shifting slightly toward balance, but we're not there yet. Sellers still have the advantage, but the advantage isn't as overwhelming as it was 6 months ago. Your situation is always unique to your timeline, your budget, your goals. And if at any point you're ready to take the next step, check out the links in the description to connect with me, and I'll see you next week.